U novom izdanju emisije Oni vole Srbiju naša gošća biće odbojkašica Crvene zvezde Goša Jasek. Igračica rodom iz Poljske beleži svoju drugu sezonu u Crvenoj zvezdi, a o počecima i životu u Srbiji čućete u narednih 20 minuta.
U srcu grada upoznaj novo mesto. Tamo gde sede iskusni igrači. Probaj nove igre i najbolje mašine. Napravi potez koji pobeđuje i oseti dodir koji osvaja. Soccer Gambling.
Ako si pravi igrač, dođi na pravo mesto. Samo u Soccerbetu. Pravi doček za prave igrače. 1000 evra bonusa dobrodošlice. Soccerbet.
Hello. Hello, 3 times? 3
The same like in Poland.
I'm sorry, you need to break your back because of me.
No.
There's a big difference.
Okay.
Like 1.91 of
Yes.
height, a very interesting height to you.
Very useful in a volleyball.
Very useful. Yeah, it's a good thing. So actually, we said that we are going to the gym to have a little practice, but I'm very happy that the gym is busy. So I'm very
It's
happy.
busy, yeah.
So no gym, no practice, and maybe we could go to the restaurant if
Of
you
course,
want. We
let's
can
go.
talk a little bit.
Of course.
Ready?
Perfect.
Ready? How to
Ready.
say come on in Polish?
Chodźmy.
Chodźmy. Gosha, I can call you Gosha.
Yes.
Cześć, jak się masz?
Bravo.
I did good?
Really good.
I was studying so hard yesterday. I need to be honest to you because I wanted to make a good impression and I tried to learn a little bit of Polish. It's very difficult actually, I need to admit that. But
There's lots of yes.
a lot of that, but you said my pronunciation was good.
Really good.
So I ask you, how are you doing, right?
Yes. Exactly. Mam się dobrze, dziękuję.
Mam się dobrze? Okay, that's too much. That's another level. Okay, great. But you speak a little bit of Serbian?
A little bit.
A little
like
bit?
most, I understand lots of
Okay.
things because Serbian and Polish can be quite similar.
Yeah.
So, especially during the practice, I need to understand what the coach is talking
Yeah.
to us because he mostly speaks in Serbian. So that's why I learned it.
Mm-hmm.
But the basic stuff. Maybe for this season, that will be my another assignment to learn more.
So I wanted to thank you so much for being here today because I know you're not a fan of this kind of things. But
Thank you for the invitation.
thank you again for accepting because I can't wait to hear your story. I heard something before, but I can't wait the people to hear your story. So let's go back to the basic because you were born in Poland.
In Poland, in Warsaw.
In Warsaw, the
capital.
capital city.
Yeah.
And this is a sports country, a volleyball country.
Yes.
So I'm not, as to say, surprised that you started a career in volleyball, but there's another reason, because actually you had a volleyball player in your family, right?
Yes, my mom was a volleyball player, professional volleyball player, but she didn't push me to play volleyball. She showed me another direction. She signed me to the music school.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I finished the second degree of the music school, so I have also like a title of professional musician player.
What instrument?
You want to guess?
I can try. Give me a hint. Help me.
Yes, it's a really rare instrument. It's a big one, shaped triangle, has 47 strings.
The arpa? No, it's arpa?
Yes, the arp.
Wow. Wow.
So yes, that's
That's so interesting. So it's not a common instrument. That was like
No,
piano.
not
What did you say?
Piano. Yeah, I wanted when I first time when I went to the music school and they asked me what instrument do you want to play. I said piano, but they said no, it's too obvious. Like it's too common. You are tall, you have a long arm. You could try something else, and they present me the harp. And the teacher played really nice piece of like music. It's like angels music. And I was okay, I can take it.
You had the predisposition for sports and the predisposition for like playing an instrument because you were very tall since you were little, right?
Yes.
How tall were you when you were like a kid?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember, but I remember when I was 14, I was 1 meter 86 centimeters, so it was already
14 years
at
old?
14 years.
So you were the tallest of everybody, right?
Yes.
How was that feeling to be the tallest, to look at everybody like this? You know?
Honestly, I didn't care about that. I was pretty enjoy of that.
Yeah, that's cool. No, I ask you because some girls, sometimes when I talk with other professional players, girls, females, they were like, I felt a little bit, uncomfortable when I was little because I was the tallest. But actually, you should not feel uncomfortable because there's something more that you have. It's an additional talent. I like to say additional talent.
It didn't bother me.
Right.
Yeah, I was proud that I was so tall.
And you did good.
So
you're doing good.
Yes, and I was always active. Like I spent outdoors, so I was playing, running. I didn't think about that I'm taller than my friends.
What did you like to do?
After the kindergarten, we have like a couple of our friends. We went for the playground.
Okay.
And we played like for 3-4 hours in a row. Like our parents said, okay, we have to come back to our home. Like, no, let's 2 minutes more. And we were like running, climbing, jumping, play different games, like very active.
So you like to play with others, to play in big groups, right?
From the beginning, yeah.
From the beginning. So after that, volleyball. So can you remember your first practice? Your first volleyball practice?
First of all, I started music school. And then during the physical education lesson, one of my colleagues said, Gosia, come with me for the volleyball practice after the school. And that it started like that. So.
Now I have a difficult question. It might be a difficult question. So you had from one side the musical school, the art.
Yeah.
On the other side you had volleyball. So, and you had to choose, between the two of them. So why volleyball?
I'm joking that you cannot cheat the genes, so.
Okay.
So it's like volleyball, it was more, for me, relaxing, and I feel more free, more myself when I was playing after whole day when I was studying, sitting in the benches. Then I can go for the practice and relax, just release my mind also. And that was, on the beginning, it was like hobby. And then year by year, it started that I can be really good in this. So I continue as a professional.
Yeah, got it. You said to me before that even if your mom was a professional volleyball player, she didn't push you too much. And we know that Poland is a volleyball country. There's a big competition generally in sport when talking about your job in your country. So maybe do you think that was the reason, because she knows the environment that is very difficult? Maybe she wanted you to pursue another career?
Like, I think that could be one part. And the second part is like you don't have to fix for the one thing. So you can see the other opportunities which are in the life. But also music is connected with some skills like math or something like this. So when you play the instrument, your brain is working a little bit more intense, better somehow. So it was also helping me in another stuff like school stuff, something like this, and developed me generally as a person.
Understand.
So
Understand.
I think it was a good decision.
I'm sure it was a good decision, but I'm thinking about everything a little bit, because sports is not easy, and only who's inside in sports can say that.
Yes, and normally people don't know that how many we have to sacrifice and how tough are the practices, and we don't have like a normal week. We don't have a day off. Like you are working from Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday you have off. When there are some big events or like Christmas or something like this, sometimes we cannot celebrate it with our families because we have games that day. So it's a lot of like small things we need to sacrifice to be on the top level.
Even if you have this day off, you're using this day off to rest, right?
To rest, exactly. To rest, to sleep, rest, go for the walk. Yes, to go for the massage in my case. So it's
therapy, right? You mentioned Christmas before. You said Christmas before, and I want to mention this thing because last year you managed to go 2 days, to take 2 days off to go back to Poland for Christmas. And when you came back to Serbia, you scored how many points? Sorry, can you remember me?
Oh my gosh, 43.
So you were amazing. You did amazing. So generally, this is a sign that from time to time, having
It's
like
really,
recharge a little bit, go back home, see your family, change your routine, can help you to be better.
It's really important to have this, not only volleyball, not only practices. Sometimes we need to switch our mindset and exactly recharge the battery.
Recharge, exactly. And you're not that far away from home, so at least you managed.
Yes.
So this is actually your second experience abroad,
Here,
because before like, no, it's the second season in Zvezda.
Yes.
But it's the second experience abroad, because before Serbia, you were in Romania.
In Romania,
right?
yes. That time it was a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little bit easier because I wasn't a single Polish. Like there were two of us, so it was also like easier to go abroad because we have like each other, we can support each other more. But also it's difficult when you're going abroad. You go alone without your family. You are living alone. You spend most of the time alone. So it's also really important to find some friends and hang out with the friends from the club or from the team. We live in the 21st century, so we have a phone and internet.
Good answer. Very good answer.
So whenever I feel like that, I call to my closest family, to my friends, to talk and recharge my battery. So this is really useful.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good answer. That's actually, you said everything. We're living in 21st century, so we have like the video call, so we can see
video
people.
Call, exactly.
We can talk
or
about.
Just call. Yeah.
So let's bring it back a little bit more to sport, because I mentioned before the Polish national team, and I mentioned like that in Poland you have a lot of great players, a lot of tradition, and you were actually part of the national team, Polish national team, and that was a very important experience in your life. So would you like to share a little bit this experience?
For me, on the beginning, it was really surprising because I was studying, I was finishing the music school, and I was playing in the second degree, I was playing in the second league, sorry about that. And once I had a call from the coach from the national team that he called me up for the national team to come. On the beginning, it was under 23. And after that, when we finish our games, I stayed in the senior team also. And that was really interesting period in my life because they also switched my position. Like I was called up to the national team as an opposite, and then I play also as a middle blocker. Because that time they were looking very offensive, good spiking, like a very fast, with fast hand spiking middle blocker. So
Was that difficult to change?
Like with spiking, no, I didn't have any problem with that. With block, yes, because the main assignment as a middle blocker is to block, like to be as fast from the one side, from the left to the right, to going and block the ball without making a hole between the players. So me, I went as opposite, so that was the hardest part. But I learned it by the time. But as I learned to block, I lost a little bit this fast with spiking. So I was I didn't have so much enjoy. I didn't enjoy so much with that, so I decided to came back as an opposite, and that's make me more realize to be more me on the court.
To show yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That's because we are talking about great players in Poland, but we have great players too, and a very good tradition in Serbia. So what's the main? And what's the main difference, from your point of view, between like the Serbian tradition in volleyball and the Polish tradition?
No, what I can see, like generally, you have a very good team, good players, and especially when they are young, they play here, and they are going abroad to play. But for example, like a culture, like a nation, more popular here is football. Basketball, like in Poland where we are playing the games, there are lots of fans on tribunes.
It's the main sport, right?
Yes, yes, one of the main sports. And here it's not so popular. That's for me this is the biggest difference. Which we could see.
That's a good thing that you said, because it's not like, let's say, there's not a lot of hype around volleyball, but on the other hand, volleyball players are making a lot of results, and we have very good individuals as well.
Exactly.
So, I understand your point. So there's a difference, because this is like a football and basketball country. So maybe we don't see the audience, but maybe in the future we will see that.
I hope so.
I know that for you guys it's very important even to have the audience, and for you as a Polish girl used to have a lot of people around you, it's a motivation, right? It's the motivation for the player to see the people.
Of course, and we play to give our spectators emotions.
Yeah.
Also really important.
It's an important part. Yeah, I know. And playing. Let's talk a little bit about this experience in Zvezda.
Okay.
But you can choose now. Would you like to try the food or to talk about Zvezda first?
Okay, we can try something.
I know you are a fan, actually, of Serbian food. You like it?
I like it. It's quite similar to Polish, so I really like it.
Okay, so if you know everything, can you explain us what we have here?
No, maybe you will. Please explain.
No,
but I see. Okay.
Sarma. We have sarma.
Sarma. So in Poland we call it gołąbki.
Gołąbki.
Okay. So it's like quite similar, especially that I see you have it in tomato sauce, so or something like that. It looks like tomato sauce, so it's like. Yeah.
And this is the minced meat, the cevapi. You said that you're a fan, you like this. Even if it's not like the healthiest way, I know, but it's very tasty.
It's tasty, yes.
It's
but
tasty.
It's something different, we don't have it.
And there's something you like a lot on the table. Did you see?
I see the kajmak.
Good. Yeah, that's it, girl. That's it. I remember everything. So let's try. What would you like to try first?
Okay, so maybe the sarma.
The sarma, yeah. And let's rank it. So we have sarma, puree.
So can I don't know how to go. Can I take it like this?
Yeah, take it. You said that in Polish you call this
gołąbki.
Gołąbki. Okay.
Yeah, this way.
We don't have gołąbki, we'll try sarma, and let's see how sarma is. It's good though.
Good though, yeah.
Are you ready for the second try? I put this for you.
Okay, so I also have to try this one.
Yeah.
So.
Be careful to this guy here because it's hot.
It's hot.
It's like
so
chili.
it's good that it's only.
Take another one. Take another one.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Put it like this. So I have to cut it.
Yeah, to cut it, to dip inside, and try.
Wait, and try.
Ludilo sa Sokirbet bonusima nestaje. Legende ponovo časte. Free spinovi svakog dana. Neverovatno, sada su još jači i bolji nego pre. I najbolje od svega, sam biraš kada preuzimaš poklon. Pravi spinovi na pravom mestu. Sokirbet.rs.
U srcu grada upoznaj novo mesto. Tamo gde sede iskusni igrači. Probaj nove igre i najbolje mašine. Napravi potez koji pobeđuje i oseti dodir koji osvaja. Soccer Gambling.
So let's rank it. Which one is better, Sarma or Cevapi?
For me, Sarma.
So Sarma is the winner. Golden medal.
Yeah.
Golden medal. Good. Good. So let's now talk a little bit more about Zvezda. We did a pause. We did a little bit. Now we can talk a little bit about Zvezda. It's your second season here. First of all, to tell me how everything started with Zvezda, and after that we're going to talk about other things.
First of all, my manager called to me and he told me that I have a proposition from the Crvena Zvezda, one of the biggest club in Serbia, and that we will play in CEF Cup. When I heard who will be the coach, first coach here, that was also really important for me. And our coach from the physical preparation is one of the, like previous season was one of the best. He's also a coach from the national team. Senior national team. So I would say, okay, that could be a good adventure, and that's how it started.
So you accepted because of what Zvezda means in the sports world and because of the people, as you said.
Yes.
So do you think now that you improve after working with them?
Of course, I improved lots of, like previous season for me was one of the best in my season. So yes, I'm really glad that I accepted. Even though the beginning was quite hard for me, the end finished really well, and I feel like I developed much more as a player and as a person.
Okay, so every season you try to be better than the previous season.
Yeah.
So what would you like to improve this season? Your personal goal?
Like personal goal.
A team goal, of course, because
Team
the team
goal-
goal is always important because you're always thinking as a team player.
Yeah, in this
But I'm talking about you, about Gosha. So what do you like to improve more?
improve more. Maybe this kind of interviews.
Okay, okay. You're doing good. You started to do interviews, so it's good.
Yeah. But personal. Everyone, I think, like every one of us players should like grow personal to grow whole team. And I think, I truly believe that we can manage much more than we did last season. We will see what the future holds.
I wish a lot of luck for the next season. You deserve it. And thank you again for this interview because you're an amazing person, amazing player. So I'm very grateful that you accepted. And now,
Thank you so much.
to wrap up the interview, we finish in a different way. So you need to send a message to the fans.
Oh,
You know that?
I
No? Covered? Okay.
no, I just discovered. But okay, so
This is your camera. So you have
so
this
this is
camera.
camera. Okay, so I will take this opportunity and I will invite you, all dear spectators, for our games to come and support us.
Dzięki.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Dziękuję.